Hi there, welcome to our quick and practical grammar tutorial. Today we are going to talk about past continuous. What do you remember about past continuous? How do we create it? When do we use it? Let's dive in. To create past continuous, we need to use auxiliary verbs was and were and add ing ending to the main verb. Let's have a look at one example. The finance department was preparing the annual budget report all morning yesterday. As you can see, to emphasize the duration of the action, we use all morning yesterday. When we create negative sentences, as always, we use not after was or were. For instance, the CEO is not attending the meeting at 2 o'clock yesterday. When it comes to questions, we use was or were at the beginning of the sentences. For example, was the team discussing the project timeline at 3 o'clock yesterday? Or another one, were they planning a meeting when the boss called? Now let's talk about the situations when present continuous is used. Generally speaking, there are three main situations. First, we use it when we talk about actions that were in progress at a specific time in the past. For example, she was preparing a report at 5 p.m. yesterday. This action was not short. It lasted some time, maybe 1 or 2 hours. Therefore, we should use past continuous to emphasize the duration of the action. Let's move on. The second situation when we use past continuous is when we talk about two parallel actions in the past. For example, we were discussing the budget while the marketing team was working on the presentation. We can see here that two actions were happening at the same time in the past. Now let's have a look at the last, third situation when past continuous can be used. We use it when we talk about two actions in the past, when one was in progress and another one interrupted it. In other words, one action was long and another short. For example, Mark was explaining the figures when the power suddenly went out. Mark was explaining is a long action and the power went out is short, abrupt action. That is why we use past simple here. Now it is time for practice. As they say, practice makes it perfect. Great job! Rob was meeting with the team to discuss the project progress at 4 p.m. last Monday. Let's do a little bit more. Great! The manager was reviewing the quarterly report when she found an error in the data. Let's do a little bit more. Great! While the HR was interviewing the candidates, we were negotiating the deal. Let's do a little bit more. Great job! Was the CEO signing a new contract at around 3 p.m. yesterday? One more to finish our practice. Great job! Clients were submitting their claims when the system started an update. Well, that happens from time to time. That is all for now. We hope this video was useful. More updates coming soon. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.